Hi, welcome back to Salesforce Textbook Mock Interview Series. Let's see what we are going to discuss today as part of Mock Interview Series. What can we do with the dynamic forms? What is the advantage of using reactive components in screen flows? What is the default setting for link expiration of public link to share a file in Lightning Experience? Which SOQL keywords can be used to respect the object permissions of the running user for a query in Apex code? What's the difference between data driven decision making and traditional decision making? Let's see. What can we do with dynamic forms? With dynamic forms, we can add and remove fields individually from a Lightning record page. And you can break up record details into multiple sections as well. And we can set conditional visibility rules for fields and field sections in all sections, all in Lightning App Builder. And now with the new releases and with the Winter 24 release, for example, dynamic forms experience available on desktop and mobile. Previously, we have this dynamic forms experience on desktop only. Now, Salesforce introduced it for mobile as well. What is the advantage of using reactive components in screen flows? Components react to changes in other components on the same screen in a real time. Previously, if we need a component to react to changes in another component, we need to place the components on a separate screen. What I mean here, so when you want to reflect the change, when you are changing something in a text box or something, then you want to calculate something or you want to display based on the text box or based on the input you want to, then you have to display these kind of things in the next screen. So because in the next screen only you can capture these values. It was not reactive. Now our flow components are reactive components. So whenever you want to get the output or whenever you want to see the output or whenever you want to calculate the formulas in the same screen based on the input given by user, you can do now. Okay, that is the advantage of reactive components in screen flow. Most of the components are reactive components now in screen flows. So the advantage here, components react to changes in other components on the same screen in real time. What is the default setting for link expiration of the public link to share a file in Lightning Experience? Previously, we didn't have this option to to make expiration date for the public link which we share with others. Okay, for file. So now we have that option, and you can see that option under the file settings. Okay, uh, under setup. Anyway, the default setting for link expiration. What is the default setting here? 30 days basically. That's how it works. And when you create a public link to share a file, you can choose to set a date when link expires. Okay, by default it sets for the 30 days, but you can set the date according to your need, according to business need, you can say. And even if you even you can generate the password as well. Now, next question: which SOQL keywords can be used to respect the object permissions of the running user for a query in Apex code? So with user mode, that is the keyword. So what it means basically, when you want to run this SOQL query in a user mode, then you can make this SOQL query, or you can include the keyword called with user mode in your SOQL query. Then it automatically runs in the user mode. Not only SOQL query, you can do this with DML operations also. You can have a look into Apex guide for that. Yeah. So you can run DML operations also under user mode. What is the difference between data driven decision making and traditional decision making? Data driven decision making is based on the data analysis, while traditional decision making is based on the intuition and personal experience. This question is related to AI, artificial intelligence. And when you are going through fundamentals or data fundamentals for AI, you can see these things. You can understand what is behind it and what is the importance of data for making AI models. Okay, this question is related to AI. Okay, data driven decision making is based on the data analysis, while traditional decision making is based on intuition and personal experience. Okay, and here the major importance and the major advantage is with data driven decisions making. Okay, compared to traditional decision making, you will get accurate results uh, compared to traditional decision making in data driven decision making. These are all the references. You can go through this. Even you have data fundamentals for AI. If you don't know anything about AI basics, you can have a look. And even Winter 24 release, most of the questions from Winter 24 releases, even from Apex and other things as well. So have a look if you already not started looking into Winter 24 release. Now Salesforce is going to release Spring 24 also. So ready for that. Please subscribe to Salesforce Textbook. All the best.